Hey, don't say Facebook. Hi, this is YouTube, my tube, our tube, we tubing. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, no filters, random thoughts with Miss Unica. Today is Saturday random clean up. Baby been cleaning up. Do you hear me? I mean, getting in the little corners and scrubbing and scraping and things like that. The best time to do that is on a Saturday. I don't care if you get off early on Friday and you're like, you know what, I'm going to get my cleaning in today so I can wake up Saturday and go off and blah, 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 blah. There is nothing like a good Saturday clean up. Do you hear me? Baby. Anyway, so did that. Went and had to drop off a bunch of stuff at the dump and just some recycle stuff, some cardboards and things like that. And of course, I always had to make my Saturday Goodwill run. As you see, at the creation station, I had this out. I was making this for March Madness, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. And so I found it once again, random cleanup. So I said I was going to finish that up and have it ready. Random thought, everybody like to go to the little craft shows. I love a good craft show, in the fall and stuff. And every year I always say I'm gonna have a booth, but I don't never have shit ready to go and sell in the booth. My mother and her real good friend Miss Tony, they used to go to them little booths. And my oldest boy Robbie, him and his fiance honey, every year they gonna make it to the Cover Bridge Festival, baby. They don't miss it. And this year I plan on going with them, but I also plan on looking into having some booths at kind of like the farmers market, um, and they have other different little markets and stuff around town and look at all the different festivals. And baby, I got a theme, I got a plan on my display. But once again, I had to do some cleanup. And y'all know I already had kids moving out. I got kids moving in, and the kid that moved out think he can leave most of his shit here. And I'm like, look at here. We got to figure out and do something with that. So what we ended up doing, I ended up painting that bedroom that was moved out of, and then just making it kind of like a storage catch-all type of space for the moment until I can, do some thinking and some rearranging and, just praying for the Lord to bless. I'm just random thoughts, just random thoughts. So, God gonna move and shake. Matters of fact, speaking and God is going to move and shake, baby. This is the year of change. Do you hear me? And it is the year of good change, especially the things that I've been seeing. I've been seeing God move so good. Honey, let me sip on some grown up juice before I tell you this. I can't remember if I told y'all because I talk so much. Um, I start my new position with the Department of Child Services as new and experienced worker trainer. Yes, yes, yes. Um, don't leave no comments talking about DCS. Okay, the Department of Child Services. The state requires you to take care of your child at a minimum of care. Okay, so don't go talking to me about that. That is something I'm not going to get into because I like my paycheck. I love my job, and I could lose it over some stupid comments. Okay. Anyway, so once again, I start my new position on Tuesday. And so once again, I'm doing all this cleanups because I don't want to have to think about it. I just want to go for it. Plus, there's a couple of different projects I'm dibbling and dabbling in for myself. Um, what else? What else? Oh, my cousins, y'all. My one cousin, she left just retired from the Air Force, and she graduated as a master chief. I always spell it master chef. when we texting. Y'all know I'm dyslexic anyway. Um, she got a new civilian position. Y'all, I think she had 2 weeks before before she started her position. Child, she had started ironing clothes. She had to wear uniforms. Don't wear uniforms for over 30 years. Because when she graduated high school, she went right into the military. So every time she went to work, she had on a uniform. She knew what to wear. Honey, she is just too funny to me. So she got a new job. My other cousin, she got a new job. And we have been praying, y'all. When I tell you we've been praying for years and years for this position, we've been praying years and years and years for this position. And she finally got her foot in the door. And I'm just praying that she will be covered by the blood. And once again, it's so funny because this position that I got, so my supervisor, of course, called. He called to give me the official offer. And I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but even if I did, oh well, this is what random thoughts with Miss Unica. Anyway, um, he has said that he had remembered me from training and all this and da 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 da. So with all that being said, y'all, we are always on. Tyra Banks said it best. Remember when she had that TV show, America's Top Model? And I think it was the season when Eva Pigford was in. I loved her. I loved her sassiness, and I'm so glad she won. Anyway, um, Tyra said, you always have to be on. Even when you don't think a camera is on, a camera is on. So you always got to be on. So I have to remember that, especially now in this position, because I do want to grow and I do want to grow with the state. Once again, I love my career. I love the agency that I work for. So I want to grow with it. And with that being said, um, I'm always on. Somebody always watching me. And even right now, somebody is always watching me. And you know what? I'm just out here, and hopefully in one of these random thoughts, it will be a good thought. It'll be something that, you would think of, that you would run and tell somebody, or maybe you would come back and bring me back a bone too. Because I'm always willing to learn. I feel like that I am a lifelong learner, and I love that. I love being, I always want to learn new things, and I'm the first one who's going to check myself. If somebody called me out and say I'm wrong, I can say, okay, hold on a minute. Let me step back and let me check myself, because mm-mm, if anybody gonna call me out, I'm gonna call myself out first. Okay. If I done something wrong, I'm gonna be first one to tell on myself. Okay. If not, then I'm running to Mexico. Oh well, that's the closest border I can think of. So don't be thinking I'm racist or whatever, because I'm black, brown, yellow, purple, green too. Anyway. Um, what else? Speaking of the new the new position, my cousin who was in the Air Force doing all this ironing. Do people iron anymore? I remember back in the day, if your stuff wasn't pressed and crispy, and I mean, your t-shirts had to have a little press there, your pants had to be pressed. Nowadays, my kids, I don't want to lie on them. I really don't. But I might have seen my kids iron a couple of times. I'm not positive about that, but I really think that they have only used, I want to say that they have used an iron a couple of times. I want to say that. Yep, yep. Um, Another thing that was in the title, y'all. I said I was cleaning up, right? Saturday cleanup. So you get to cleaning up, then you get to doing what? Lighting candles. And my favorite candle and my favorite scent of a candle in the spring and summer is what? Fresh linen. Anyway, I love me a good fresh linen smell. So, child, I was cleaning up, and then I thought, I'm at a good place where, because you can't be lighting candles when you got shit flying everywhere, because things is going to catch on fire, right? So I had thought I was in a good place, and so I went ahead on and I started lighting my candles, and the living room was already clean, and so I was trying to clean up the creation station. Voila, this is the creation station. So I was like, okay, girl, go ahead and light a candle and put them in the creation station. Well, then my people decided they was hungry. So I was getting ready to leave and go get some food. Well, thank God I come rolling over here to the creation station because it was this little piece of plastic it was sitting and it was secure, but it was one of those final destination and soul food moments where you could just see this shit catching on fire, and then I sat the creation station, and then I got all this paper there, and I got some, some flammable stuff here, and then whoosh, it all go up. And it was also kind of like a moment like, what was the little boy's name in Soul Food? Oh shit. And she said, baby, you can't be leaving stuff on the stove like that, honey. It was almost one of those moments. I was leaving something too close to the damn candle, and it almost caught on fire. I moved the stuff, blowed out the candle, honey, till I got back. I went to go pick up some food, honey, girl. Honey, y'all, let me tell you something. If you in a pinch and you don't feel like cooking, honey, I will hurry up and place a call to Casa Brava in a minute. And it's always the same. You hear me? So that's a plug. I ain't getting paid for it or none of that. But Casa Brava in Bloomington, honey, they are so friendly. Once again, it's always consistent. My husband is always on that. They got to be consistent. They got to be consistent. And they are always consistent. Always get the same stuff. And it's always great. Um, but then their sister restaurant, and I know I'm gonna tear it up when I say it. La Chariata. I can't roll my tongue. I can't roll my R's. I can't roll my can't do it. Anyway, I call it La Chariata in Bloomington. LaCherra. It's kind of look like La Charada, but it's not. Anyway, La Tariada, they have the best margaritas, baby. Do not play with me. And my favorite is a good peach. What happened? It'll get your whole entire life together. What? What happened? It'll get your whole entire life together. Honey, I am not playing with you. Do you hear me? I'm not playing. No ma'am, no ham, no spams, no turkey. All right. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to drink my grown-up juice. I'm going to try to finish up this project. And then I'm going to go in here and eat. I need to go ahead and get something on my stomach. But baby, this is a whiskey sour. And don't y'all judge me. I made it with some cheap stuff. Some cheap whiskey. It's called Evans Williams. Well, I don't know if it's cheap or not. It was only $15.99. You hear me? But it was peach flavored. Child, when I mixed it with some whiskey sour, baby, do you hear me? It got my life together. My life is right. Check one. Okay. Another random thought. So, I'm late. I am on the late freight. What my son say, ever said, oh, Mom, we cut the cord. Child, we just got off of cable. So with that being said, we got this fire stick, but it's something different than it's kind of like a fire stick, but it's not a fire stick. You gotta anyway. A friend of mine said this bootleg, but it's not bootleg. We pay a fee once a month now. I do say some things about it is bootleg, but it's not, and it's all legal anyway. Long story short, we have this fire stick thing, right? And so I've been able to catch up on all the new movies, all the new stuff. And I'm here to tell y'all, new movies, these quick, fast popcorn movies that they've been putting out in 2022, it ain't it. And I know and you know what? My son is in film and communication and all that. His school projects look way better than what the stuff that they are putting out now in either in the theater and but they hurrying up and just shoving out. What was I saying? no, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I know. So I've been trying to catch up on all the little reality shows and stuff. So I did the first 4 seasons of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. That was good. Whatever happened to that boy Brandon? Whatever happened to him? After a while, one, he didn't know his role, and he showed in hell didn't play his position. Miss Deb done asked him to come in and be a part of their life. He wanted to act all brand new and act like a motherfucking fool, didn't he? I said, what in the hell is wrong with that boy? Then he wanted to go off and he was starting all kind of trouble. Your feet wasn't that damn grounded, boo, for you to be acting silly like that. This is talking about growing up hip hop. You didn't grow up hip hop. Your ass was already grown when you flew up in here. Anyway, I ain't in nobody's house. But anyway, so I've been catching up on stuff. Oh my gosh, I just finished Ladies Night. Now that was good, and it gave you a little bit of insight. And I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word because I can see everybody's point of view, and I think Salt and Pepper is amazing, honey. The only thing I am sad about Salt and Pepper is that I cannot bend over and do push it like I used to. Baby, what? 8th grade graduation? Push it real good. Honey, I could hit that flow, go back. Push it. Anyway, that was good, and I'm glad that I heard the whole story of with Spinderella, because I was like, oh wow, dang. But she looking at stuff her way, and we don't know all the ins and outs. And then it was great to see the whole thing about SWV. Baby, them. Oh my gosh. I get so weak in my knees, I can hardly move. Honey, yeah, them some sisters with voices, okay? Anyway, y'all, I got to go. I got to eat. I got to finish my creation at the station. I also got to finish my grown-up juice so I can go get a refill. Anyway, love y'all. Peace in the Middle East, especially in Ukraine right now. Y'all take care. Love each other, but most importantly, love yourself.